Hi, boys and girls. Today is June 4th, 2020. All right, I'm going to put this over to the side. I can't wait to hear what happens in our story, Bartholomew and the Oobleck. It's the last day. I feel like this story's been going on and on. It's a very long book, but I want to hear what happened. So when I last left you yesterday, the Oobleck was falling from the sky and it was wreaking havoc on the town. And it was becoming very, very dangerous, okay? And they're trying to warn the people of the town of this. We last left, let's go back a page. Okay, Bartholomew Cubbins went crying through the halls. He's trying to warn everyone, but nobody paid the slightest attention. Everyone in the palace started rushing madly about. So finally, the royal cook rushed down to the royal kitchen. Bartholomew Cubbins saw him trapped there, stuck to 3 stew pots, a teacup, and a cat. Oh my goodness. The royal laundress rushed outside to save her laundry. She does all the cleaning in the castle. Bartholomew saw her stuck tight to the clothesline between 2 woolen stockings and the king's best Sunday blouse. And a blouse is a fancy shirt. It's a button-down shirt, usually. He saw the royal fiddlers. They were stuck to their royal fiddles. Everywhere Bartholomew ran, he saw someone stuck to something. So remember when I made the Oobleck 2 days ago? It was super, super sticky. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Sticks to everything. They were stuck up by the dozens. Every last friend he had in the world was flopping and floundering, all hopelessly caught in the goo. Oh my goodness, what a mess. Then suddenly, missed the hub-hub, Bartholomew gasped, "The king! Where was the king? He'd forgotten all about him." So that means he's not checking on him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It was the throne room that Bartholomew found him. There he sat, old King Derwin, proudly and mightily ruler of the kingdom of Did, trembling, shaking, helpless as a baby. His royal crown was stuck to his royal head. The seat of his royal pants were stuck to his royal throne. Oobleck was dripping from his royal eyebrows. It was oozing into his royal ears. Fetch my magicians, Bartholomew, he commanded. Make them say some magic words. Make them stop the Oobleck falling. Bartholomew shrugged his shoulders. I can't fetch them. That means find them, your majesty. Their cave on the mountain, Nekatave, is buried deep in Oobleck. Then I must think of some magic words, groaned the king. Oh, what are those words my majesty say? Shuffle, duffle, muzzle, muff. That's all I can remember, and they don't do any good. The Oobleck keeps on falling harder. Oh, I hope those magicians, I hope they can find them. Or I hope that he remembers the magic words to stop the Oobleck from falling. Bartholomew Cubbins could hold his tongue no longer. And it's going to keep on falling, he shouted, until your whole great marble palace tumbles down. So don't waste your time saying foolish magic words. You ought to be saying some plain, simple words. Simple words? What do you mean, boy? I mean, said Bartholomew, this is all your fault. Now, the least you can do is say the simple words, I'm sorry. No one had ever talked to the king like this before. What? He bellowed. Me? Me say I'm sorry? Kings never say I'm sorry, and I am the mightiest king in all of the world. Bartholomew looked the king square in the eye. You may be a mighty king, he said, but you are sitting in Oobleck up to your chin, and so is everyone else in your land. And if you won't even say you're sorry, you're no sort of a king at all. Bartholomew Cubbins turned his back. He started for the throne room door. But then Bartholomew heard a great, deep sob. That means he's crying. The old king was crying. Come back, Bartholomew Cubbins. You're right. It is all my fault, and I am sorry. Oh, Bartholomew, I'm awfully, awfully sorry. And the moment the king spoke these words, something happened. What do you think happened? Falling? Did he just need to be kind? Maybe there was something magic in those simple words. I'm sorry. Maybe there was something magic in those simple words. It's not my fault. Maybe there was, and maybe there wasn't. But they say that as soon as the old king spoke them, the sun began to shine and fight its way through the storm. They say that the falling oobleck blobs grew smaller and smaller and smaller. They say that all the oobleck that was stuck on all the people and on all the animals of the kingdom of Did just simply, quietly melted away. And then they say Bartholomew took the old king by the sleeve. And led him up the steps of the high bell tower and put the bell rope into His Majesty's royal hands. And the king himself rang the holiday. Oops, move that over for you. Rang the holiday bell. Then the king proclaimed a brand new national holiday in honor of the 4 perfect things that come down from the sky. The king now knew that these 4 old-fashioned things, the rain, the sunshine, the fog, and the snow, were good enough for any king in all the world, especially for him, old King Derwin of Did. No more wishing for something else to fall. And that is the end of the oobleck story. I hope that you like that, boys and girls. All right, so I just want to review our words again for today quickly, and then we're going on to our experiment. On, I have everything that I need on the table. Make, we are going to make something today. Will you watch me do it? Buy, I'm going to do it by myself. Okay, so I'm going to put these over to the side. Invisible ink, boys and girls. If you have, like I was saying for the last 2 weeks, if you have your senses, your wake up senses worksheet, your observational sheet, get it. If you don't, get a blank sheet of paper and a pencil, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, pause the video if you need to. Invisible ink. Invisible meaning you can't see it. Oh my goodness. So what are we going to use for this invisible ink? We are going to use, dun dun dun, lemon that I cut in half and I squeezed. So I did this experiment beforehand to see if it would come out right, and I think I wasn't using enough lemon juice. So what I did is I squeezed half the lemon in this container. I'm going to use a Q-tip to write with. I needed the knife to initially cut the lemon in half. I need a blank sheet of paper. I need a light, which is right above my dining room table. And I also need a heat source, meaning a blow dryer. Okay, I'm going to be using a blow dryer for this experiment today, okay, because it provides heat and that's what we need. So hopefully it comes out. We'll have to see, okay? Invisible ink. Can Mrs. B make it today? All right, so this is a very simple experiment. I am going to grab my white sheet of paper. I am going to dip my Q-tip in the lemon juice, okay? I'm going to write you all a message. I'm going to put it down so you can see. Okay. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Three words. All right. I'll put this over to the side. Now, it says in my experiment information that I should wait about 2 to 3 minutes for it to dry. So what I did is I went ahead and did this before I started filming this video. So I do have a piece of paper here that's almost dry. Now, can you see what this says, boys and girls? Can't really see what it says. I wrote you all a message. Can you see it? I didn't think so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try. Oh, actually, I brought a flashlight here too. So I'm going to grab my flashlight and I'm going to put it behind and see if you can see it. Ooh. Let me move this over. It might be hard in this light for you to see. Let's see. There are some words written there. The flashlight's not quite working. I'm going to dry it with the blow dryer, and then I'm going to hold it up to my light above my dining room table. So I'm going to take my blow dryer, and I'm going to dry it. Dry, 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 dry. Okay. See if you can see it now. I don't think you can yet. Nope, you don't see anything. Okay, so I'm gonna try it. Holding it up to the light. Let's see. I don't have one of those desk lamps, which would be great. Not quite on this one. Let's see this one. Oh! I'm trying to see if you can see it there. I got a little bit more lemon juice, and then I'm going to hold it up to the light because I'm going to keep trying. I'm not going to give up here. I'm going to add a little bit more lemon juice to this one, and then I'm going to hold it up to the light, and let's see if you can see it. Ooh. All right, let's see if you can see this. I wrote a message to all of you. Okay, let's see if you can see it. See if that worked. Oh, oh. Oh, can you see it? I miss you! Exclamation point. I miss. Oh, there we go. You. I hope you could see that. So it kind of did work. It would have been better if I had like a desk lamp that I could have showed it more flat on the table, but it did work. I miss you. I hope that you like that, boys and girls. Stay tuned. One more experiment tomorrow, and then next week we are going on to worms. How about that? You are going to learn all about worms, and I will see you tomorrow for our last experiment. Bye, boys and girls.